Alright, he said 8 p.m. 7:30 now. I'm gonna start this camera as soon as I see any action. So, just setting it up. Alright, so this is what they left us. Here, reread that to me, and we'll just sit and try to figure it out. He's waiting there. Obviously you can't see him, so I'm assuming he's waiting there. He just left that. It's 7:30, so he's early. But that's fine, whatever. I don't care.
I have had this document prepared for you. Hopefully this will answer any questions that you have. But if you have any extras aside from this, please let my emissary know, and he will relay those to me, and I will instruct you tomorrow at the same time as today. The first thing that will happen is we will give you an amulet. This will make it so whatever anyone tries to do in regards to the matter that you speak of, their attempts will backfire. It is not likely that we will even know what happened, but it will make it repeat and go back. The situation is important to understand, as this talisman is extremely hard to create and very, very valuable. There won't be another opportunity to create such a talisman for 14 more years.
Okay.
We do not have the ability in the current state of things to have our forecasters work on trying to figure out exactly what would happen on that date. So we simply created the talisman to repel an opposite attack. This will likely set back anyone who is after you. It is likely that the setbacks will probably put them 2 to 3 months out. As anyone that could be working on the 21st would not be able to achieve the same goals that they had attempted to get on the solstice without working for another 3 months.
Okay.
As for situations that have to do with any other aid to you, we are not willing to go beyond this. We expect you to fulfill your end of this bargain, allowing for us to grow 4 phallic and allowing for the turnover of 5 stones full of sexual power. Along with this scenario, we expect 30 minutes to be granted to us to speak to the god scholar.
That's okay. I can do scholar. Okay, good.
We will provide you with the seeds needed to start the growing process, and then we shall provide you with more information as time goes on. We will not ask for your monetary funds up front, nor will be asked for any of these things up front. It is simply customary, and it is a way of things to give an offering to a god first, and then the god can receive the offering and thus bless. So we will never think to dishonor you by not providing you our service first as the offering. Anything that you give to us in return is your blessing. So do not think us to be unbiased and unknowledgeable about the offerings that we give you. We will instruct you more on the blessings that will be given in return over time. But as for now, we shall finish our service first, and we will provide you with the talisman needed to rebuke the attack that is going to be brought upon you. It is plain to me that the pyramid's restrictions must have been reduced. Thus, we shall be in touch more frequently. Here are instructions as to how to use the talisman. We have made it as simple as possible. All that must be done is that the talisman is hung on a rope and placed on your property. It does not matter where, and it does not matter as to how long it is there. It simply is important that it is there on the winter solstice. We can give you a 98% chance of success. And if we are not successful in our endeavors, we will not require payment. This is the way, and this is how things will be done. We can speak more over time. Much has to be discussed, as the world has changed quite drastically since you have locked away the pyramid. We have lost a great number of people. The virus that humans have so ignorantly spread has hit us as well. There are many dead.
Okay. I guess it sounds good. Let me have my questions that I had written out to ask. Did she answer them? How long do we have to pay them? Well, they said not up front,
No.
so that's expected in
So
the
that's
time
in
period.
a couple months now.
Can they tell us about what will happen on the 21st? Well, they said they couldn't, so that takes care of that. Can they forecast if they, well, again, they can't. They said their forecasters couldn't see. Okay, and then they already chose scholars in the forecast. All my things are all covered. They did good. Okay. It's a yes then.
It's
Okay.
a yes.
I'm going to let them know.
And please tell Scarlett that I love her.
We'll pass that on, I think, once we get more communication going.
Right.
I don't want to go anywhere other than what we're doing. Oh, it's worthless.
Oh,
That's it.
beautiful.
Something like that, maybe so I can get it in focus. That's the talisman. You just set it down, just popped up in front of me, so that's it.
Wow. That's amazing. Do you know what kind of craftsmanship that is? The smoothing stone. I mean, that's some amazing stuff.
So what, we just hang it? There's instructions in there, right? Again, we can
Yes.
read those again. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop the camera. There's no point in reading it all again over the, well, you can. How much time do I have on there? 8 minutes. I'll pause it so you can find it. And we'll read it one more.
All that must be done is that the talisman is hung on a rope and placed on your property. It does not matter where, and it does not matter as to how long it is there. It simply is important that it is there on the winter solstice.
21st solstice. Okay. So we'll just hang it. It's made of stone.